Yeah, Allan is actually. I'm going to give Allan a shout out right here as well. And Allan doesn't sponsor the show by any means, but he is actually doing a series right now because everyone's quarantined because of the coronavirus. I know we're going back to that. He's doing a series. Oh, Jackie, help me remember the name of it. It's the Apologist.
It's Quarantine Apologetics.
Quarantine Apologetics. It's a brilliant title. I saw it whenever I loved it. I've watched his first two that he put up there. Very entertaining. He has like the perfect voice and demeanor to be doing shows like this. I mean, this guy, I can't say enough good things about him, and he's just his facial expressions will make you smile. Allan, I enjoy your channel so much, so I got to give a shout out to Allan. So please, if you haven't checked out Allan's channel, please go out there and check it out, subscribe, watch him. He's great. Even if you don't agree, even if you're an atheist, go watch Allan. He's a good guy. Okay.
Welcome back to Quarantine Apologetics, defending the faith while under lockdown. I'm Allan Ruhl. I want to share something with you, and this is, boom, a book by Christopher Hitchens, This Immortality. Now, the first book, of course, as you know, Christopher Hitchens passed away, I believe it was 2011. He was a huge atheist. He was a big promoter of atheism, and he wrote books against religion and was against all faiths. And probably the first book that was specifically against all religion was his book, God is Not Great, How Religion Poisons Everything. And that book was probably the first anti-religious book I've ever read. May have been the second, but it was very early. I still have my copy of it. The reason I showed you this book is because my copy is back in my room in the house I grew up in. I should probably go get that. But he was known as like a huge atheist, and he thought all faith was bad, and he said religion poisons everything. Now, of course, as a religious person, I would say no, it doesn't. But when you take a look at the history of religion around the world, it's most religion throughout human history has been very bad. Very bad. I mean, like, for example, take a look at the Aztec religion with their mass human sacrifice. Is that good? No, that's horrific religion. How about in Japan, where you had people flying planes into the American ships because they wanted to protect their emperor, and a lot of Japanese did not want to surrender in August of 1945. There were ones who wanted to keep, a lot of them, no, a few more sober-minded ones wanted to surrender, and they won out because obviously Japan was being turned into a huge parking lot. But that just goes to show you that those are two examples. There are more examples. You have things like the Sati in India. You have like tribal, like the stuff they had in South America, the old Carthaginian religion. They did human sacrifice too, though not as much as the Aztecs. And then you have like African stuff, and even now of all the faiths that are currently active on the planet right now, I think the worst one with the most influence is probably Islam. But even Islam is fairly benign. Like, Islam has the pretty much the worst track record of all the active faiths. It was spread almost exclusively by the sword, and very violently so. Despite what Mohammed Hijab says about it spreading organically. Anyway, that guy's a whack job. Don't listen to that guy. But while I would not say religion poisons everything, I would say that a lot of religion poisons a whole lot. I don't have a problem saying that, because there's been a nasty track record. But it's good to have a faith that has, like, for example, a lot of Christopher Hitchens' arguments against religion were invalid. For example, he critiqued Mother Teresa a lot. It's like, oh, she took money from this sketchy dictator in this Central American country. I'm like, so, if I'll just say this right now, if Adolf Hitler gave me money, if he said, hey, Allan, here's $100,000, I would take it. I would take it and spend it on something good. I would use that to campaign against Hitler and promote good stuff in the world. So, I mean, even Christopher Hitchens is really picking at straws with that. So I would not say that religion poisons everything, but there has been no shortage of poisonous religion in the world. God bless you all.